It's week 17 of the NFL, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He's now able to call himself a 1,000-yard rusher for the season. It's the Ravens and the Texans. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours on this special day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I know both of us kind of feel the same way. If you're not going to be home with your family, celebrating with the ones you love, this is a pretty good second place. I think when you find out you're going to be not only calling or playing the only game in town, national holiday, everyone's home with their families watching you, in our case, listening to us, it's a pretty special honor, and I'm happy to be here alongside you, partner.
We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here we go. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And
oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud digs on the reception. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down for Houston.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Mixon. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Third and 5. Schultz is the motion man. On play action, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Going to go right back to Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jadeveon Clowney there in run support. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones motioning here. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So we are through 1 here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Texans who have the... On the handoff, it's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Second down, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now, third and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. Dell motioning over. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
From the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
On the return, here's Sim. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He is in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens 10-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Now Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. He'll bring this back to the 10, but that's it. The drive stalls out. It's 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, let's head off.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Pistol give to Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's Henry, and it's a short pickup to about the 42. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Third and 6. To throw is Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Jones motioning here. They'll run. It's Henry. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they used the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Jackson now to throw on first down. Flowers with the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the give, here's Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing side, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
On the quick, right?
Here's a give running left with Mixon. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
All right.
In motion now, it's Collins. They look to run with Mixon. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It's 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
On the ground, here's Henry. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Chris. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter.
Now, remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 31, Texans 21. Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
At the 45-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down, 3 to go. Jones motioning here. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Ravens first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. A give right up the middle to Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. This is Henry. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll go again here with Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.